And welcome in, everybody. It's the Glad Dad here for race week number 7 at Darlington. It's going to be a nice race tonight. As we move from night, transition into daytime, the temp's going to be cool, then hot. So these drivers are going to be fighting everything they've got, lap after lap here for 129 laps. In the booth with me tonight, we've got Mike McKinnon. Mike, how are we doing tonight?
We're great, man. How are you tonight? How's everybody feeling out there in the audience tonight? And yeah, this transition from dark to day is probably going to feel good for a little while, and then it might be getting a little bit crazy as it, if it heats up quickly. Maybe they can keep us a little bit of cloud cover we got.
Yeah, I would like the cloud cover. It's already tricky enough here, the lady in black. And if you don't come away from this race with a stripe, then I will be surprised. I do think we're going to have quite a few cautions due to running out of room out of turn number 2. I don't know if you if you know what I'm talking about, Mike.
Oh, I agree. That's the trouble spot coming out of 2. Entering 1 can be a big trouble spot if you're too high on the outside. It'll just throw you up into the wall. But heck, 3 and 4 are so big and wide, you can ride the wall around. You talking about getting that stripe. But yeah, 2. That's the trouble spot to watch, everybody, tonight. You get side by side through there, and it can go awry real quick.
Man, no doubt about it. All right, so we got 1 minute left here in practice till we get to qualifying. You can see Robert Tibbs sliding in the back there behind the season standings. But let's get to the season standings right now. Eric Johnson leading the way by 24 points over Jacob Ainsworth. Dalton Hall in 3rd. Brian Welchel still holding on to 4th place. Brian Zemer in 5th. John Kelly in 6th. Ian Montrose 7th. Christopher Jones 8th. Robert Tibbs in 9th with Drew Calvert 10th. Tied for 11th place, Charles Wilson, Kel Peterson, Steve Giberson 13th. Tim Boyce 14th. And David Vodka bringing it home in the 15th spot here in the points.
Tight stuff here, Adam. I mean, 8th all the way to 14th, 10-point spread to make the playoffs. This is going to get real interesting the next 2 weeks.
Yes, sir, it is. And we got 27 people here, 27 drivers in the Outcast race tonight. That's going to be quite a bit of cars here on the track tonight, no doubt about it.
Congested lady in black. That should be fun to see. It's going to be fun to see what you'll see here, folks. It should spread out over time. You really got to take care of your equipment here. And we know with these guys with the limited sets of tires, they're going to have no choice.
Yeah, that's right. 2 sets of tires over the wall. So let's get down here to our webcams tonight. We got Rob Williams in the 61, the top left. Jacob Ainsworth in the 74 in the middle top. There we go. What's going on? Bob Redeker in the top right, driving the number 2 car. Rob Hamilton in the 1 to the middle left. Ronnie Welchel in the 62 in the middle. And then we got David Vodka, middle right in the 24 machine. Kel Peterson, bottom left in the 20. Drew Calvert, the 43 in the bottom middle. And Eric Johnson in the bottom right, driving that 18 machine tonight. Good luck to those drivers as qualifying's going to kick off here, Mike. Let's get on track, shall we? And see who we have here. Looks like we got Dalton Hall on track in that beautiful Richard Petty throwback.
Love the throwback. Yeah, we got several guys going early here for a 10. We got 10 guys right now making their lap. So this will come in fast and furious, but love the throwback scheme.
Yes, sir. 82 track temp right now. Now is the time. Mike McKinnon, now is the time to get on track and get the laps down.
100%. Yeah, it is. You want it as cool as possible with this slick thing. So here we go. See Montrose come across 29.36. He's got the pole position right now, 29.36. Right behind that, Tim Boyce. Oh, never mind. Right behind that will be Dalton Hall, 29.41. It's only 5/100ths of a second.
As Carson Youngblood on track right now, getting his laps down. Let's see, David Vodka just collecting his first lap here. 10th fastest on the board. And Ronnie Welchel on track right now.
See what Ronnie's got for us tonight. The cars look fairly stable right now, though, Adam. I'll give it that. We're not seeing a lot of slip sliding or pushing up the track. There is a little bit there, but kind of where you want it. You want to get that big run. Just stay out of that marbles.
Ronnie Welcher running that 429 cubic inch on the hood there. And that's an old 60/70 model Cale Yarborough throwback.
Love the throwback stuff.
Yep. Rob Williams out here from Lynchburg, Virginia. Boy, let's get it. Rob Williams currently sitting 9th fastest on the board right now. See what he can do here coming out of turn number 4. Looked pretty dang good in 3 and 4, if I do say so myself. Yeah, she's gripped up. Can he do better than... Oh, he's up to 6 now. Nice lap there out of Rob Williams as we got Bob Redeker on track now. Just completing his laps here. Shannon Donathan in the 30.
Everybody seeing these times move. Look at these times that we're seeing. Cale Peterson right now fastest with a 29.308. Ainsworth 29.310. Robert Tibbs 29.311. I mean, my goodness.
Lap times are so close right now. These drivers are getting everything they have out of these cars right now. No one's leaving anything on track.
Peterson with a great lap, a 29.18. So he's got a little gap there, about, 0.12 is what it's showing. So, yeah, these times are super close.
Drew Calvert on track here in the 43 machine. Oh, in the wall. That's not going to count on his first lap here. He's going to have to get around and go again.
Getting loose off ain't going to help either.
Definitely not. And we got Christopher Jones on track there with Tank Systems Pro. 39 machine. Man, look, Mike, I'm going to be honest with you here. There's nothing quite like a bright green and black. Oh, as it goes down, boom, hard in the wall. There's nothing like a green and black paint scheme under the lights. I'm a sucker for them greens.
Oh, it looks fantastic. But if you ask old school NASCAR guys, green was cursed.
Bad luck
until Darrell Waltrip started winning with that Mountain Dew machine.
Yeah. And you can say bad luck all you want, because I've won my road to pro this year at Daytona.
Green machine?
I did, yeah. I've been running green for a long time. All right, let's see what Josh Newman can do here as he jumps up. Man, nice lap there for Newman. 7th on the board right now.
Looked pretty good out of 1 and 2 right there.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good lap for Newman. I guarantee he's going to go faster than 7th place here. Faster than a 29.48. Let's see. A little loose out of 4. And 29.41, so 7/100ths of a second faster. And that's going to be enough for 6th place as we've got nobody else out here. Brian Welchel looks like he is at the end of pit road here. Brian Zemer as well. He's going to get ready to roll off here. Brian Welchel needs a good race here to keep himself up there. He's 4th in the points right now. Zemer is in 5th. Right now they're secured.
Yeah, next week I'm going to try, in every series that I'm with, of keeping the points up to date to see who's going to get to the playoffs. I'm going to try real hard to keep the math rolling during the race.
Yep, it's going to be tough, though, because, Outcast rewards a bunch of points for leading the laps, leading the most laps, fastest lap.
Gonna try.
And Brian Zemer on track.
That's one of those overlays they just don't make right now. They can't update points as they run, I don't think.
No. If they made it, you best believe the Glad Dad's running it.
Well, that's what I figured. If you didn't have it, they don't make it.
That's true. See what Brian Zimmer can do here. He's going to man to jump up nice here to a 14th spot. As Brian Welchel hit the wall on his first lap here. And what's going on, Jake? Hey, buddy. Good luck tonight. Don't beat him too bad here.
Slotted into 12th right now.
Yes, he is. John Kelly up in 12th place here. Hey, look at Brian Zimmer now. John Kelly's going to move down to 13th as Zimmer puts himself up inside the top 10. And Welchel looks like 22nd fastest. And that should be it.
Yeah, I think the other guys have hit the wall. We got 4 people not able to make a time.
Yeah, looks like it's Calvert, Fuchs, Kazin, and Richardson not able to make some time here. So we got a little under 2 minutes in qualifying left. I don't believe they're going to be able to get on track and get anything solid set here.
Yeah, this will be something. It's kind of interesting. Got 3 Toyotas, 1, 2, 3, followed by 6 Chevrolets, and then 1 Ford in the top 10. We got Rob Williams in the Ford. Then the next one will be Steve Giverson in Ford in 12th. But really Chevrolet heavy field tonight.
Man, oh man. Yeah, you're not joking here. As we look with the car roster, look at all them Chevrolets. Man, oh man.
Mini Chevrolet.
That's right. And we got, look, we only have 4 Fords in the field. And we've got 5 Toyotas. Everybody else running Chevrolets.
Top 3 are the Yodas. Interesting. I'm a Chevy guy myself, so there would have been 1 more if I was running.
I think I have the Chevy. I'm not exactly sure. I always load in with the Ford, though. 30 seconds left here. And tomorrow night, looks like Ian Montrose is in here, right?
Yes.
I don't see him. There he goes. 5th place. So tomorrow night, the Glad Dad's going to be putting up some money. Oh, Crew Chief Franklin's a Ford girl. I hear you. Anyway, the Glad Dad's going to be putting up some money for a bounty for anyone that can beat that 3-win streak of Ian Montrose in the trucks. Only in the trucks. You can't take him out, John Kelly. You can't take him out. You got to beat him heads up in order to win the bounty. I'm not going to tell you how much it is. I'm poor right now, but we'll see how tonight ends. But anyway, folks, looks like we're going to get gridded up here, so let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
And for the Half Moon Design starting grid, Kel Peterson taking the pole tonight here in the 20 machine with Jacob Ainsworth to his outside here in the 74. In row number 2, we've got Robert Tibbs and Eric Johnson. Row 3, Ian Montrose with Josh Newman. Row number 4, Dalton Hall taking over the 7th position with Brian Zimmer starting in 8th place. And finally in row number 5, Carson Youngblood with Rob Williams. Might take it away.
Row number 6, that'll bring us to Tim Boyce in that 26 machine. He'll be alongside Steve Giverson in the 60. Row 7, that'll bring us to Mr. John Kelly, last week's winner. He'll be alongside the 39 of Christopher Jones. Row 8, that'll see Ronnie Welchel in the 62. He'll be alongside that 57 machine of Charles Wilson. Row number 9, that'll bring us to Jordan Massey in the 68 machine. He'll be alongside Matt Marklin in the 51. And that'll bring us to row 10 with the the number 2 of Bob Rediker, alongside the 30 of Shannon Donathan, Adam.
In row number 11, it's going to be Rob Hamilton with Brian Welchel. In row number 12, the 24 of David Vonica with the 43 of Drew Calvert. In row 13, Mark Kazin with Ryan Fuchs. And bringing up the tail end of the field, Michael Richardson. And let's take a look here at the weather as it stands right now, Mike. 80-degree track temp, 78 in the air, 7 miles per hour out of the south. And it's going to be a hoot, I guarantee it. As we look here at the track info, almost a 1.5 mile track here. Pit limit speed is 45 miles per hour. And the race here, 129 laps with 100% fuel and 2 sets of tires over the wall. And of course, no fast repairs. That is the Outcast way.
Yeah, this is going to get interesting. You'll see a few of these guys fall to the back. If you're not familiar with this, they get the EOL, the top 3, and points get to EOL, they go to the back, and they have to work their way back up through. But already all lined up, ready to go. You see how skinny the line is right here, everybody? And here's one thing to really watch out for as these guys run tonight, and that is wheel spin on the restarts. This track is notoriously bad about that, Adam.
Yes, sir, it is, because we've got heat cycles on the tires, and the pace speed is so slow here at Darlington. It should really be another 5 to 10 miles per hour, Mike. Just to keep these tires under these guys on the restart.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly right. It's a little bit too slow. Also, one thing to watch on these restarts, and I've said this all week, I've said it on the podcast. If you're on the outside and you take it in too high, the wall, it will just literally, the wall is going to be right there. This track kind of picks you up and feeds you into the wall if you're too high entering one. So watch that on the restart as well.
Side by side here in turn 1 and 2 is going to be tricky. I'm just curious to see how we're going to go here. Over and under tonight, folks. What's going on, Lova Jackson? Doc Redbeard in here as well. What's going on, fellas and ladies? 35 people in the Twitch. But anyway, got to ask you here, how many cautions tonight? Over and under 5.
For me or for the chat?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put an over on that. That's just because you can be feeling fantastic here, and then all of a sudden turn 2, it just don't want to turn. One time you bang off the wall, and then you're on the inside wall. So here we go.
Green flag in the air. Here we go, side by side. Getting up to speed here. We're going to hit 150 miles per hour right before we hit into turn number 1. Down for the lead here, Newman Peterson. Newman around the outside. Looking off the back here.
How about
as they're coming to the backstretch. Oh, we got some problems. Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie Welchel, Charles Wilson around.
And as I said, they won't throw a caution. iRacing will not throw a caution down there. That's off the racing line. It's purely an iRacing situation.
No doubt about it. They're going to get going again, though. We'll show it momentarily here.
Guys already into the wall. Newman looking real fine out in the front right now.
Yeah,
Don't
he
pull
is.
out too hard now.
Yep, we got a battle between the 55 and the 20. OTS Killer Bees, what you talking about overlay not up? Boy, get out of here with that. I'm just joking. All right, let's see who we got here. John Kelly battling with a 39 of Christopher Jones. He's already up 4 spots. Christopher Jones up as well. As we got a lot of single file battles going on here. Single file. Yeah, I know.
Quite a move out of Kelly on the bottom of 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was. Now he is on the way here. And now we can go ahead and take a look here from the chopper cam to see what happened here with Ronnie Welchel. 62 on the bottom. Oh, he gets into the back of the
Charles.
57.
Ooh.
They just collect here out of turn number 2.
Yeah, Charles with a big hit head on there. As I said, folks, that's simply iRacing. You could have a 10-car pileup down there, which I have seen, and not have a caution thrown if it's off the racing line. So just be aware of that tonight.
Carson Youngblood moving up here early in the race. Looking good. He's running high on the wall, too. Let's take a look here. Running high in 1 and 2. Shifting. And we're running the bottom here with a diamond line going halfway up. Oh, we're going to run the high line just a little bit. Kel Peterson in the wall. Kel Peterson doing Kel Peterson things.
What you call him?
Wally.
Now, Youngblood's running the absolute sliding up, but he's running the perfect line in 1 and 2.
Yes, he is.
As I explained on the podcast, if you watch, you got to get your left tires down here on the dotted line. Then you want to ease it up here, but then you have to burp the throttle again about right there, somewhere in there, to get it to turn down. It's very technical little oval corner.
Steve Giverson here running in the 9th position. Looking good, Mr. Giverson. Looking good. Guy B. Moto having a nice run here early as we take a look back just a little bit further. 4th place in the points. Brian Welchel didn't have a very good qualified run here, Mike. He's up 8 spots, running in the 14th position. So, looking pretty strong here out of Welchel tonight.
Yeah, able to make his way forward pretty early here. You see Eric Johnson get a little piece of the wall. Even the best get the wall here, folks. That's just the way it goes. But this is kind of what you expect to see. It usually spreads out, and you got to kind of wait for the little tire wear, and then you'll find out who's got what. Whatever their setup feels like, it's going to definitely change.
Exactly. You're exactly right here. As we've got Dalton Hall here, he's running the absolute high line here in 1 and 2, looking very, very good. As he's trying to make a pass here for Steve, not Steve, that's Shannon Donathan, I'm sorry. Looking good, man. I love that STP throwback paint scheme. Looking fantastic.
Yeah, that one looks fantastic. That one's got a lot of wins at this track.
Yes, it does.
Well, it's got a lot of wins at every track, I think.
Looking here off the nose of Robert Tibbs.
Wow. That's an impressive move. A power move on the bottom of 3 and 4. Yeah, you hear him burp that throttle again to get it to turn. Gotta do it or you're not going to turn.
John Kelly losing a spot to Tibbs, now falling back to 8th place. How we doing, Lova Jackson? How is the birthday treating you? The new year here, the new you? As we look off the back here of Josh Newman. Kel Peterson thought better of it here.
No, look out. Got some checking up.
Yeah, he does. Kel Peterson now looking low as they're heading down into turn number 1.
Youngblood way down on the bottom. This is Josh in the trail. There you go. Trouble area. You're high in 1 and 2. You're in trouble.
Look at that. In 1 turn, Mike McKinnon. 1 turn.
Yeah.
He lost 3 spots.
Yeah, it was that or smash the wall. You got to give. You get up there and it throws the car. I can't tell it enough times. It's just a weird feeling. You're out of the gas, and they, like you said, 1st to 4th, right there. Oh, Tim Boyd said his computer crashed.
Man, that's not good. I hate that, Tim. Running for the points here, man. And Tibbs up another spot here, Mike. Now up into 6th. as Montrose is making the pass here on Newman. It looks like Newman's tires are shot here early on. I'm not sure what's going on here, but he's lost now down to 5th position. Went out to leading early here, almost a second and a half to 2-second lead here, and now all of a sudden running in the 5th position.
Yeah, it looks like it's, starting to go away, but the algorithm sets it about there. It's usually between lap 12, 15, 16. You'll start to feel it, as we said a while ago. Your setup's going to change, almost instantaneously. You just kind of lose all grip.
And Lova Jackson, I'm sorry to hear that. I remember you breaking your leg there back in May, and sorry it's still giving you problems.
Yeah, not fun in the summertime for sure.
John Kelly still in 8th place here as Steve Giberson makes the pass happen on Christopher Jones as he falls back to 10th. The 51 of Matt Marklin having a nice run here. He's already up 6 spots. And I'm looking at Eric Johnson, Jacob Ainsworth, Ryan Welchel. These guys are moving up together.
Yeah, Dalton Hall right there with him. I think he got the EOL as well. So all of them up to 14, 15, 16. But that's the thing. As you start to catch faster traffic, it gets harder to go. But they're going to see if they can put the move on Calvert here. Calvert needs a good run. He is 1 point, I believe, to the good in the playoffs. He's got Cale Peterson 1 point behind. So he needs a good run because next week is a pure wild card.
Where are we going?
Going to that Echo Park
You
Speedway
know it, baby.
up in Atlanta.
I love that track. It's the drafting track too. It's not the weird one.
Yes. No, it's absolutely little baby Dega on steroids. That's what it is.
Okay, so since we've gone through the field here just a little bit, let's take a look. We've got Youngblood and Peterson battling nose to tail here for the lead as of right now. But let's take a look at the fastest 5-lap average from 5 different drivers. As we have a battle for the lead here, Robert Tibbs fastest on track by quite a bit. Tibbs on the move, no doubt about it. But
Yeah,
as we got a battle,
10th on the field.
yeah, almost a 10th on average for a 5-lap average. That's pretty impressive. Tibbs definitely on the move as he moved up into 5th now.
Oh, golly. Montrose, Youngblood both earning a stripe there. That is not the place you want to hit the wall. You saw that with Charles Wilson. It will throw you to the inside.
Yes, sir, it will. And they got lucky enough to make that not happen. But Carson Youngblood in the lead right now.
What do you think, Adam? This is one of those tracks that X limit becomes kind of in your head a little bit, right? You graze it enough times, it's going to add up.
Oh, definitely. A couple more hits like that, and you can guarantee they're going to have some sort of wheel damage, toe damage, something along those lines.
Yeah, that's what makes this so tough. Like I said, you can sit and rake lap after lap. You feel great. And, I wrecked out the lead here in turn 2 once. Just riding around in the lead, smashed that wall, and that was the end of my day. It's just that simple here.
Well, it happens to the best of us, no doubt about it. As pretty much everybody here, we've had one little change here in the lead recently, and then pretty much everybody else just spread out, taking it easy here. We've got a long way to go. We've got almost 100 laps left. And it just doesn't seem to me that 129 laps is a long time, Mike. These guys are picking them up, putting them down. Right now, we're looking at 30 seconds flat.
Yeah, it's not going to take a long time because this is what you get at Darlington. It's hard to pass, of course, but it just gets spread out. You usually don't have a lot of congestion. If you can work lap traffic, you'll be okay. This is normal Darlington right here. And the hardest thing on this track is getting on pit road if we have green flag stops. This pit road is unbelievably hard to get to, as you watch right here. you got to bail out halfway down the backstretch.
Yeah, unfortunately, Josh Newman, I don't know if something happened to Newman, but now he's down on pit road here. He's going to lose quite a bit of spots here. And I'll try to keep tabs of how much his repairs are. I know how long they're supposed to stay on pit road. I've got all that information, so if any repairs happen to Newman or anybody else, I'll be sure to calculate that. As you see, the top two, Youngblood and Peterson, both very, very loose out of the exit of 2.
Yeah, these guys expected to go 43 laps per set of tires here, and they're going to be fighting it for 20 laps. I mean, that's what this track does. It takes discipline and it takes patience. Like they always say, race the track, not your drivers.
That's right. And, I mean, we started off running 29 7s and 8s on average, and now we're up into the 30.2 era. And I expect to see another half a second to that. I don't know if that sounds about right for the ballpark for you, but it's going to be somewhere around the 30.5, 30.6 when we have to pit at least.
Yeah, I agree. You should start seeing these times dropping down. I mean, these guys are doing real good, and the track temp is down. It's only 84 degrees, so that's helping a ton right now. So, but you can see the guys that are got a good handle on things, and you can see the guys that do not right now. This Tibbs seems to be creeping his way right up on right into contention here.
Tibbs seems to be the man on the move. I'm not going to joke here. I think he's going to be the one to beat tonight. He has moved himself way up and looking good here tonight.
Well, I mean, that lap right there, you were talking about another half second. Everybody was down 2/10 more that lap. So the degradation is coming now.
That's right. Youngblood ran a 30.1 the lap prior. Now he's 30.3 here. I'm seeing 30.4s and 6s and 7s now. Yeah, we're definitely going to be at least a half a second slower, somewhere around the lap 40-something mark. That's quite a long time on a set of tires, pushing this pace here. Because, normally I've seen drivers run 50, 60 laps here in the NIS or officials here at iRacing at Darlington in the Cup cars. But the pace and the heat on the track is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. See Tibbs there. I think he gets a little loose, There you go. It just doesn't take much here. Next thing you know, you're just sliding like crazy.
Rob Williams
Guy's doing a really good job, though. I mean, caution free thus far, 30 laps.
Yep, had an incident there right off the get-go between two cars and stayed green, strangely enough.
You were talking about what happened to Joshua Newman. He took about 2 minutes of repair time, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So he obviously had something amiss on the car.
Yes, sir, no doubt about it. And we can take a look at that right here. You can see Josh Newman, 1 minute, 51 seconds of repair.
Carson's starting to slide up.
Bob Redeker up in the battle here. He's down on the bottom, letting these guys pass. Bob Redeker, very good sportsmanlike conduct, always.
Yeah, I really like the way Bob races. If he's not comfortable at the track, he'll make sure he's not pushing it. Oh, here we go. Look out right here. Off at 2. Giverson, good run off.
Yeah, Giverson had the hammer down right there, son. He was not giving the 39 the spot whatsoever. Giverson's he's been running in front of the 39, and he's going to continue it as he gaps him once again. But they got to get going here because you got Ryan Fuchs. Well, nope, Ryan Fuchs not for position here. He's a couple laps down here. But you got Eric Johnson. You got Jacob Ainsworth. They're on the move. And then you got 2 seconds back. You got the 43, the 53, the 34.
Yeah, we've seen Eric Johnson and Ainsworth. They've made their way through the traffic a little bit, but Welchel and Dalton Hall kind of got stuck in that 13th, 14th. They're just kind of where they're at right now. Of course, they're up about 10 positions, but that's kind of where they've been able to run thus far.
Yeah, we still got plenty of laps left here.
Oh,
Plenty of time to make some things happen, and there's going to be issues on pit road. I mean, we just know it. It's the belly of the beast here. It's the characteristics of this track. You're getting woed down. You got old tires. Some guys, I guarantee you out here, Mike, that some of these guys did not practice pit road entry at all, and/or pit road exit.
If you don't practice entry here, you're probably going to get introduced to those yellow barrels down at the end down there.
You
If you do not know
believe
the
it.
angle, you don't know the angle to attack this, you're in trouble.
So
It is so tight.
Yep. And iRacing won't throw a caution when you're down that far either. It does not condone it as a racing surface. So it'd be up to race control to throw it. As Christopher Jones with a meatball flag here.
Well, as you said, I just think this is
Oh.
cumulative times. Oh, no, he's skewed out. No,
He's
never mind.
skewed out.
He's got big trouble.
Yep. Left front damage hard into the wall for Christopher Jones.
Yeah, I saw him off of 2 several times hitting that wall, but something in the rear end might have broke there. I'm not sure. That's way skewed out. All battling again.
Man, the car just looks uneasy there to me for the 39.
Yes. It looks kind of odd. I mean, it's just shaky. Like
Not sure.
something is already maybe broken?
Yeah, not sure exactly what happened though with the 39. I'm not really seeing anything. It says he wrecked here, but I just do not see it. We'll take a look
Could
at it
just
right
be
here.
cumulative.
Definitely could have, but I know he's way skewed out.
Yeah, something really broke.
There we goes. All right.
There it is.
Boom. Oh yeah, that's hard.
Ugh,
Hard hit there.
that was off of 4 as well.
As he's pulling down pit road right now. So we got Carson jump. Oh, the caution's out for Josh Newman.
Caution.
Yep, it's going to be Josh Newman here. Let's take a look and see what happened to Josh Newman. And same thing.
Yeah, just snappy loose.
Doesn't hit anything though.
No, that's
How lucky
That's
can you
lucky.
be? How lucky can you be?
really, really lucky not to be sliding down into that inside wall. This is perfect timing for these guys. It's almost a complete tire run of what you had to do. So this works out great for everybody. Plus, you don't have to fight pit lane as bad.
And looking here, Carson Youngblood, no tires being taken by Carson Youngblood. He's going to win the battle off pit road. He's going to save these tires for the end here. I don't hate the strategy.
No, I don't hate the strategy call. I hate what might happen on a restart right here. Looks like everybody else right in the range of getting tires.
No stop there for Shannon Darlington. And it says 2 tires here. We're going to go to... no.
That's what it says. Now there we go. Now they're getting their other set. Now maybe Carson took some right sides.
I don't know.
I'm not sure either, bud. I say if you're coming in, take all 4 of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, we saw that tank man up there in the chat. We saw that a little bit. That was a pretty hard hit on that inside.
Well, we're side by side once again. Shannon Donington stayed out, has not pitted one single lap.
Like I said, watch for wheel spin.
Oh yeah, the tires they're heated up here. As we gonna look here off the back of Shannon Donington.
The Bulldog, someone we haven't talked about a lot tonight, but he just eased his way right up into the top 3 all night long. Second, third, running there with Peterson and trying to chase down Carson. Go around one more time. You are the master of these cameras, my guy.
Trying, buddy. I'm trying. Carson's car looks very, very nice. Love the red, black, and gray.
About the best color combo in the world, I think, if you get it right.
Oh, no doubt. All right, Donington, let's see what you got here, buddy. Getting up here. He's up 19 spots from where he started. Started in 20th place. Now leading the pack here as the pace car comes down the pit road, getting ready to go to the restart zone here. In 3, 2, 1, the green flag is out, and here we go. Boom! I knew it.
Wheel spin.
I knew it. Caution back out here.
That is the issue here.
Yes, sir, it is. We knew it. We knew it was going to happen.
I just don't know if that's worth 1 point, you know.
Carson Youngblood involved right over the front.
Yeah, right over the nose.
WBL 300 says the announcer's curse may have carried over to the podcast. First voice, now Newman.
Very well could have, man.
That's funny. That's the comment highlight of the night right there.
I'll take the blame, I guess.
Well,
that might be the best one I've ever seen in the chat.
the announcer's curse. Yeah, we all knew it was coming. Oh, even crew chief Franklin knew it was going to happen. Got to come down pit road now, boys. All right, so
damage.
We're going to take a look at it here. I don't want to, but we got to. Here we go for the restart. Going to see what happened here. Shannon Donington getting to the restart, and around he goes. Whoop. From the 16th. And that was it, just right across the nose. It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen any better. I'm just going to say that because we've seen track blockers, Mike, from
yes.
The leader spinning right there, and luckily it just happened off the nose of Carson, and then Shannon doing a phenomenal job staying up against the wall. I mean, just flawless execution there.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a quick shift or if it was just once the power band got in where it was, it went. It's just one of those things that this track that you have to be aware of, especially on any type of used tires. It just is what it is.
Well, we're going to take a look at it. You tell me.
Let me see. Just power band. Once I got to the power band, that was it.
And Pubert Johnson in the chat saying we're live for now. Oh, and you know what? I had to repeat that, so we'll see you in just a moment in the booth here, Pubert, because it ends your night. I can't say that. My monkey-in-law Orban 44 should be really mad at me if I curse the 18. I don't think
Oh,
she'll.
is that who that is? Is that mother-in-law?
That is mother-in-law.
Ah.
One of the greatest women I've ever known.
Well, I'll test it out right now. Eric Johnson looks very, very good tonight. I would look for him to be up front here pretty quick. There you go,
what?
everybody.
If she never watches my show again, it's your fault.
Could be. Honestly, though, he looks really good. I mean, he's been able to drive himself and then pit strategy all the way up into the top 5 from the back. So, see what these new shoes feel like for him.
If something happens to Johnson, blame
baby.
Mike. Mom, blame Mike. All right, here we go. Green flag back in the air. Let's going to see here Kel Peterson, Robert Tibbs. Johnson going to go ahead and take the high side here. Oh, as these two cats right here battle side by side. And here comes Zemer now. Going to look down underneath Robert Tibbs as they come out of 2.
Yeah, it's probably going to hurt Zemer's run a little bit, but
Zemer made the pass.
Yeah, he did. Whoa,
now
big
Zemer.
check up out of Kale.
Kale had to keep it out of the wall, break just a little bit here. Oh, as Rob Williams comes down a little bit on Eric Johnson. Now Johnson's got Calvert to his rear bumper here. They actually make contact as Zemer to the lead.
Wow, a lot of 2-wide racing coming out of 2 there. That is a tough thing to do. You got a little more room down here, and we've seen Tibbs be able to do this a couple times down here, and here he goes. Trying to pull a little bit of the old school slide job.
Slide job. And here comes Eric Johnson now to the inside of the 61 here. Going to try to make a pass happen as John Kelly, he sees the door open as well. Going to try to make something happen here as Montrose and Carson Youngblood trying to move back up through the field. Oh, a hard hit there as the 60 to 74 in the 10. And now Bob Redeker around as well.
3 or 4 people involved. You have Redeker, Ainsworth, Giberson. That's that 2 wide off of 2, man. That's what you get.
My, oh my. And
Goodness.
All right, so we're going to go to Jacob Ainsworth here and see. He was right in the middle of it. I don't know if he got. We're going to take a look here. It happened right here around him.
Oh. Okay, well, he's fortunate. Got a little bit there.
All right, so now let's take a look again from the chopper cam of Jacob Ainsworth.
It looked like Ryan Welchel got a little of the wall and Giberson a little bit.
Yep, so Giberson, Welchel, the 10 pinches the 60 just a little bit. Oh, and the 16 gets into the 60 up against the wall, and that's when the chaos ensues. Jacob Ainsworth got a little, I wouldn't say he's got damage, but I think he lucked out with that. Bob Redeker as well. I think he lucked out. Just some spins for him. And Orban 44 in the chat said, "Never mad at you, Glad Dad." Oh, I love you.
See how long Jacob spins in the pit here, just to see if he had that left front wheel damage. Doesn't take a lot in these automobiles.
Take a look. Get on board here. So I'm not sure if we're seeing wheel damage. I see the left front's got a little bit of damage there on the 74. Hubert Johnson in the chat. That's one of my favorite little emojis. I like that one.
Little face there. I can't even tell what it is so far away.
It's a face going, ah, ah.
Well, I didn't curse him yet. I did get the other 2, though, I guess.
Yeah, you did. But it's going to be Zemer and Tibbs bringing us back to the green flag once again. A lot of drivers. Man, A lot of drivers have kind of swapped around here. You know, we had some front runners now in the back. We got some of the guys that was in the back now up in there in the front. Man, oh man.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the nature of this place. You comers, goers, all of a sudden it just bites you. It's just one of those places. If you like it, you love it. I like it personally. It's a fun racetrack, but if you don't like it, you're going to have all kinds of troubles because it's not the funnest thing to ever run. And we do know why it's skinny on one end and wide on the other, right?
Because of the lake.
Yes, the minnow pond that used to be there, and the old boy did not want to sell that when they were building it.
Nope.
So they had to squeeze the corner in.
Sounds like some of the GCs I worked for. Hope they're not listening. You guys are terrible. I ain't gonna put no names, but they know who they are.
Yeah, they're in the chat. Really demanding track. That is absolute. This is one of those that, okay, you can come out and have fun, but man, you lose concentration for 1 second. It's all over.
Yep, done deal. All right, so the lights are off on the base car. Get ready to go back green here as they're going into turn 1 and out of 2.
I just feel like Tibbs has got something for him tonight, Adam. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to curse his ass, but I feel like he's got something for everybody tonight.
Yeah. This fits Tibbs's driving style for sure. Kale's as well.
Yeah, he's shown his speed. Tibbs has worked his way right to the front. If he gets some clean air, I just want to see, because he looks, the car looks real good. And of course, you got Montrose. He's back there in 9th. He's going to be on the move.
All right, here we go. Green flag back in the air. No spinny, boys. Zemer taking the lead early.
Yeah, Robert trying to get his positioning there. You just, that outside is a bear. Oh, quick shift.
Yep, definitely a short shift there. Not mad at it whatsoever. Dalton Hall dropping back here. Kel Peterson, Drew Calvert battling. Rob Williams up in the battle as well. Love it, boys. Love it.
They would go off to a real good start. I would expect that again to get spread out if these guys can get through the restart here. This battle, and I know this stuff in 1 and 2. And there you go, contact. So hard not to have contact when you're on the outside of 1 and 2.
61 dropping spots here. Oh, I hate seeing that. I like Rob Williams. Fastest lap of the race right now, Mike. Ryan Zemer, 29.56 out front here into clean air.
Yeah, we see the track temperature coming down. Oh, Tips hard in the wall. Sorry, I did it again. All right, but yeah, track temps coming down a little bit. That's a fast lap right there.
Zemer just leading the way here by 1 second over the field. Not too shabby there. Eric Johnson now in the 3rd spot as he got Drew Calvert trailing here. Let's get on board here with Eric Johnson. See what he's going through here. He is he saws the wheel. That's just his driving style. Drew Calvert had a heck of a run out of turn number 2. Just couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, he really had a good run out of, I don't think it was 4 maybe, I don't know, but he was a little higher. Eric saw, Eric into the wall. We saw Eric running a little lower there, and that will cost you the drive off, but it's the safest way to go.
Now on board with Drew Calvert as he's right behind the 18 on the prowl. Johnson's going to make him pass him high if he can. Johnson's on the bottom. He likes the bottom.
Yeah, it's very hard to pass here either way.
Calvert not as good in 4. He's really, really good 1 and 2. I mean, look at the ground he gains here on the 18 entry and center. Just not as good in 3 and 4.
No, not quite as good. I got a little, there we go. Now I got her back. I had a little freeze action going on. I love my computer.
Everybody single filed out, and Jacob Ainsworth making the pass happen on John Kelly. Jacob definitely got that left front fixed. It looks good. And
looks
he's
pretty
back.
Good right there for sure.
Yeah, he's putting good lap times back down. As we got Massey and Guyverson here making the battle happen. This is the battle for 12th position. Guyverson really, really, really good in turn number 1 and 2. And Massey a little bit better in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I like running the bottom. I like seeing these guys run the bottom. You can do it for, so long, then kind of makes you kind of move up. But while you can do it, do it.
And meanwhile, Brian Zimmer. Yep, it is safer. Brian Zimmer putting down a 1.6 seconds gap here between him and Tibbs. Like what I'm seeing out of Zimmer. Mike can see if he can grab him a win here.
He is losing. Yeah, from that 29.5, though, he's already to a 30.23. So we may be going a little hard right here.
Oh, you can definitely tell it is. Let me look at Tibbs right here. He's closing the gap here now, 1.4. And closing.
Yeah, just a little bit. Now, Zimmer's still really good out of 3 and 4, so.
Let's take a look here.
Oh, he ran a 1, so he picked it up that time. So did Tibbs. They both ran 30.1.
Zimmer fastest on track here for the 5-lap average. That clean air really working good for the 55 machine right now.
And it should be helping out Tibbs where he's at right now. He's not in a lot of congested air either, so.
No, not really.
Keep that front end planted pretty good.
Everybody's still single filed out here. As of now, no real battles happening on the track here. Rob Williams, John Kelly, they're probably the closest battle here. That and Jordan Massey. Massey going around the outside of the 8. Man, oh man. This guy's on the rails. Last pitted on lap 50. So he's got 15 lap old tires right now. And here comes John Kelly back to the inside of the 68.
Be quiet about it. Q. Don't slide her up there, bud. Yeah, Massey, they even say here, pace laps hurt your tires, but this is 11 lap different tires here, and he's able to make these things work right now.
Massey, just looking at his lap times here over the stint. Looks like he's struggling a little bit with consistency. Now, don't get me wrong, he's fast. Massey's very fast right now. But he's fast one lap, and then he's a little bit slower the next lap, then he's back to fast. It's got to be that consistency for Massey to be able to run up here in the top 10.
Yeah, agreed. And I'm just looking at the ticker while I was looking, but Robert Tibbs was 4/10 faster than Zimmer on that last lap. I don't know if he had a little slip or what, but he is starting to close that gap down.
Yes, sir. 0.8 of a second now separate the top two, 55 to the 19. Robert Tibbs on the move, though. Man, oh man, this guy's on an absolute tear tonight.
Yeah, it's under 2.5 tenths last lap, so he is definitely starting to reel him in.
Lowest he's been all night, though, is 8th place. So he's been inside the top 10 the entire night.
Yeah, shout out to Calvert. He's up 19 positions, holding down 4th or 5th place right there, trying to keep up with Carson Youngblood. Yep, starting to feel the tires now.
I can hear him screaming, buddy. I can hear him screaming.
Well, you can see how far he's turning that wheel, too.
And now just behind Calvert, we've got Dalton Hall. Dalton a little bit more conservative. Did you see that? He let out probably another 20 feet earlier than Calvert and the rest of these guys have been doing. Look, he's very conservative here. He's going to have some long run on these tires.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. If you can, continue to have speed and conserve at the same time, that's how you do it. Yeah, he's letting off way early compared to a couple guys.
And he's still fast. I mean, he's running up inside the top 10 here, running in 6th place. Not getting close to the wall at all.
And we saw Youngblood. He got a little piece of the wall. At least a puff of smoke anyway. He's going to have a nice Darlington stripe.
Yeah, a couple of them's going to have a completely different color car on the right side.
This one track I've driven by about 100 times. I used to load in Darlington a lot, but I'd love to go see a race here.
Yeah, it's definitely on the bucket list of mine. When I get rich,
yeah,
the wife and I'll take a trip up to Darlington, South Carolina, and yeah, go watch a race, Southern 500.
Yeah, it'd just be great. Up comes Hall on the outside.
Montrose trying to take the spot away, and he's going to get it.
Had too high in 1 and 2.
Kel Peterson has dropped way back here, running in 9th place. Was up there running very strong, and now has found his way back here in the top 10. There's Kel Peterson there. And on the webcam.
Yeah, all these guys trying a little long run here, I think. He's not pushing the issue at all. Nice, comfortable place to run, just easing along. Oh.
Wally.
Eek. Eek, I say.
Wasn't too bad of a hit, though. As we look back here, Matt Markland and Ronnie Welchel back on track here. Steve Giberson running in 15th here. Brian Welchel.
I still like these guys. Just the way they're maneuvering. I mean, if you can hold her down there a little bit, it's not the fastest way in 1 and 2, but it's the most conservative way to not slam up into the wall.
I'd rather be conservative.
Well, the way things are shaking right now, I mean, we've lapped everybody all the way to 14th. So if you can just keep this thing moving, you'll be all right.
Man, and as soon as I got off of Steve Giberson there, he had an accident there. Nasty hit to the right front. I was literally just watching him. But back up front here, Tibbs has closed it down now. Almost to the back bumper of Zemer.
Yeah, he's really got this top line working. We'll see what he was been working the bottom line in 3 and 4. Let's see how he goes this time. I love it. Stay off the seams as much as possible. Really nice line out of both guys right there.
just inching himself closer and closer here. He's a little bit faster. We're talking about a half a tenth faster. So only about 500ths of a second here. Not too much faster. Oh, a little moment there out of both.
Front end right there.
Yep, moment out of both the leaders here. That's going to let Zemer gain 3/10.
I'm sorry, Adam. I mean, in theory, the higher line right here does give you the runoff if you can roll the center, but that's where he was making a little time earlier.
I like Zemer's line. I'm going to be honest with you. I like Zemer's line.
Yeah, running kind of in the middle of 3 and 4.
That's right.
I like it.
And he's been running it the same every single time. It just looks really, really good, really consistent. His lap times have looked really good. Robert Tibbs, he is fast, but consistency is key here at Darlington. And it's just not there right now. It's there. It's their early run for Tibbs, no doubt about it. But late run here, it's back and forth, back and forth. Where Zemer has been running just a little bit slower, a little bit slower, a little bit slower. It's just been consistently slower.
And just any little slip, too. We saw Tibbs making ground, and then that little slip we saw off of 2, and, you know, a little bit of more heat in the tires, and now you're fighting it, and he's starting to lose ground again. You start learning, you start losing turn off of turn 2, and you're in big, big trouble.
Yes, sir. Very much indeed. Oh, it's Carson Youngblood running the wall all the way around. When I say running the wall, if he went any higher, he would be paint in the wall.
Trying to find all the speed he can up there.
He just repainted the wall all the way around turns 1 and 2. And hit it again.
Yeah, got some more.
I know who made that paint. And he would be too happy right now.
Well, it's definitely a good looking paint. But that front end doesn't look too healthy right now.
Montrose trying to work his way up. He's finally back up inside the top 5. Right where he started. And Jacob Ainsworth trying to chase down the 34.
We're in the window. Oh, my God. That Rob Williams just into the wall hard right there. But we're in the window if you want to take this last set of tires and hope it goes green. An undercut would be pretty powerful. It's almost a second difference right now, but I don't know. What do you think? I mean, we're in the window, 44 to go.
Well, John Kelly last put it on lap 77 and turned the fastest lap of the race with a 29.42 moments ago, as a matter of fact. So I'm not sure if this is his first set or his last set, but Matt Marklin down pit road now. Right side's up, getting some tires here. Not sure if they've gotten their other set or not.
I'm not sure. I think they're starting to get this feeling this thing may go green. It's very, very spread out. So unless somebody, spins out of 4 or something like that, it could possibly go green here.
Well, Eric Johnson as Tibbs is in the wall. I was just about to say Johnson's creeping in slowly but surely on the back of the 19.
Yeah, 4/10. We got a battle. Dalton Hall's trying to work over Jacob Ainsworth a little bit. They're kind of running similar lap times.
Kel Peterson down pit road. Matt Marklin's still down pit road here. There goes Kel. Marklin still down pit road here. Must have had some damage to get repaired. John Kelly running 13th now. He's going to grab a spot when Kel Peterson goes around. Brian Welchel 11th.
Yeah, John Kelly's still trying to get that lap back.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit, though. Everybody's got to cycle around here. As the sun's starting to come up, I mean, we're getting into some sunshine now.
I'll be praying that thing stays behind the wall.
As soon as it comes up, it's going to start getting hot. And the track's going to get slick.
You won't be able to see anything going into 1 and 2. Eric really starting to put the pressure on Tibbs. Got it down to 3/10 now. So starting to put the pressure on Robert.
Yes, he is getting really close here, almost to the back bumper. Eric Johnson really, really good in 3 and 4. Man, oh man, the guy's fantastic in 3 and 4.
That car looked really good.
Just got it rotating so beautifully. As Dalton Hall down pit road here, Jordan Massey down pit road. Could be the final stop of the night.
Yeah, we're definitely in that window, 28 to go, so you'll probably feel pretty good coming on down. We just have to see who's, Eric seems to always have the strategy down, like he just knows there's going to be a caution or something, and he saves those tires.
Well, and now he's up to second place here and trying to work his way up here to Brian Zemer.
Yeah, they're running very similar lap times. We'll see now that Eric's broken free of the battle, how much quicker he possibly is.
Yeah, right now he's just a tick slower. We're going to see here as he resets the time. And still slower by 1/2 tenth over Zemer.
Oh, Zemer little wall.
Yep. Zemer still fastest on track right now of the guys who have not pitted. Hey, that's a good nickname there, crew chief.
I'd say that's probably a good nickname, that's for sure, because he just knows how to finish these things. Never seems to put himself in trouble, just, consistent as all can be,
Well, a lot of drivers out. There goes Carson Youngblood down pit road now for his stop. Actually, he's coming out of pit road right now. Lap 92 for him. As we've got the top 7 still a lap down here. Or top 7 on the lead lap. Everybody else 1 or more. Zemer looking good, though.
Big shout out to Rob Williams, too. He's been in the top 10 all night long, still on the lead lap. He's just done a really fantastic job tonight, hanging right in there with the big boys. Oh, cursed him.
Yeah, lowest position he's been is 10th, and that's where he started. And the highest he's been is 4th. And running 7th, so nice little running average here. Very nice there for Rob Williams. Super cool guy, too.
Yeah, you can just see the front end starting to really be an issue for him. It's Eric Youngblood setting the new fastest lap. As soon as you put them new treads on, man, you can get around this place. That's a second faster than a leader.
Tibbs still running in 3rd right now. Johnson's closed down now. 0.7 of a second from Zemer.
Zemer's still putting great laps in, though.
Yeah,
he was still,
he is.
Almost a 10th faster than Eric the last lap. So he must have had a little slip that let the gap come down.
Hey, look at that. Now running 30.2s. Both of them. That's really fast lap times for as long as they've been on track here. Last pitted on lap 39 here, folks. Last 39. 60 laps on these set of tires.
Yeah, that's incredible at this place. Oh, Johnson, a little bit of wall. Yeah, it's pretty incredible what they're doing on a set of tires right here, keeping those times.
Trying to close the gap here. 0.6 of a second, as close as he's been to Zemer all night long. Zemer starting to get a little bit of lap traffic here. He's got one car right in front of him here.
That little bit of air on his nose, if that's what it is, he all of a sudden is just, I mean, he lost 0.3 that lap.
Eric Johnson's passing him here. Trying to pass him.
Now, this could hurt Eric as well, though. We know this giant amount of air that comes out of the diffuser on these, but Eric's smart, took the high line. Yeah, Bryant really starting to struggle out at 1 and 2. Cue the Jaws music at him. Yes, sir.
Love watching the two different lines here by both these drivers. Eric really taking his time here.
Yeah, he'll get him this time. Nope, not going to.
Could he outside? Brian Zemer coming down pit road now.
Try the undercut on Eric. See if that helps.
With 27 laps to go this time. As we take a look here at the top of the tower here, you can see all the green. We've only had 3 cautions tonight, Mike. 3 cautions at Darlington. That's unheard of.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. I'll give it that. We was able to get it spread out, which helps. But, yeah, it's such a tough place. I mean, my call of over 5, I don't think that's working too good. Hubert leading the race and texting all at the same time. So I think he's feeling pretty good.
Montrose getting in the wall.
Oh, that's Montrose.
That's Montrose. Jacob Ainsworth now up into 3rd. Exactly where he needs to be. If a caution comes out, boy, he's going to be set. He's going to be golden here. So will Drew Calvert, Rob Williams. Rob now up in the top 5. As John Kelly now trying to get his lap back here. Kelly 1 lap down, trying to fight for the lucky dog. He's got to go up there and fight Carson Youngblood now. As Robert Tibbs. Woo! Robert Tibbs turning a fast lap here, 29.15.
He's liking some new shoes.
That's getting it there, boy. That is getting it.
I think the fastest lap I saw in practice was 28.980 or something like that. So, yeah, in race conditions, that's fast.
Trying to make the pass here on Welchel. He's going to make it easily here as we could see some glistening of the sunlight on the track now. Oh, man, hard hit for Welchel out of the exit 2.
Tibbs hoping this undercut can make up that 2-second deficit that he had.
Well, we're going to see here. Currently, he's 1 lap down in 7th place. Youngblood ahead of Tibbs right now. And let's see just how far. 2.3 seconds, 2.2 seconds here between Youngblood and Tibbs. So that'll be maybe for the lead. Yeah, that'll be the lead here.
Yeah, it should be provisional lead.
But something happened to Zemer. He went down pit road and got stuck with a speeding penalty. and had to serve it.
Yep, speeding on pit road, had to add 40 seconds. That's a shame.
Montrose moves up into the second spot here. Ainsworth still trying to close in the gap.
And Tibbs took another second out of Carson Youngblood, so he's 1.2 right now. He should be provisional leader. He's got about 9 lap better tires than Carson as well.
Hey, these guys up in front of him, they have to pit. So if he makes the pass on Carson Youngblood and it says, oh, he's going around.
No.
And into the wall. And it stays green too. Not the day Tibbs wanted at all.
Oh, man.
Well, that's unfortunate. As he was just about to close in on the back of Carson Youngblood, Graham would have taken the lead.
Yeah, would have definitely been the provisional leader. No question about it. As we're down to 19 to go. I mean, these things can't run 90 laps on fuel, can they?
No. Well, the 18 last pitted on lap 39. So he's going to have to come down here for some fuel. Montrose, Ainsworth last pitted on 50. That's going to be close there.
That'd be 79 laps. That'll be close. Well, I put the kibosh on Tibbs, I guess.
OG Control in the chat says a 10 has this in the bag.
Think so?
Man, I don't know. Jacob Ainsworth's coming down pit road right now. Eric Johnson coming down pit road. Ainsworth coming down pit road. What does that tell you? Ainsworth last pitted on lap 50 as well. So, Lova Jackson in the chat. 81 but the 10. I love it. I love it.
That's gonna should give the lead to Drew Calvert once Montrose pit. No, Calvert's also on the same strategy. Never mind.
Yep. Calvert on lap 39 pitted. Yep, definitely on the same strategy here. Calvert still going though. Carson Youngblood's going to be the leader.
I believe it's going to be close. Yeah, okay. Ainsworth on 20 lap newer tires is going to come out. Oh, roughly 9 seconds or so behind Carson Youngblood, maybe 8 seconds. So he's up to speed now, about 8 seconds behind. And he is a provisional leader on the new tires.
Eric Johnson making the pass happen on Ainsworth though. And that's for position. These two guys have got to battle. They've got to battle. This could be potentially for the lead if it stays green. Because they're going to run Youngblood down. Youngblood was the first one to pit. They're going to smoke him here on these tires. Youngblood's been hauling the mail here, so.
He's running 30.2s right now.
They're going to be running 29, low 29s, mid 29s.
I agree.
So
about 5 laps to go, they should be on him.
I mean, they're going to run about 7/10 faster than he is for at least the next 10 laps.
Yeah, but it's 8.35 behind right now. Strategy.
But Montrose still out. Calvert's still out. Everybody else 1 or more laps down right now.
I think Montrose, if he can't make it, he needs to pit. But like you said, lap 50 for Ian, not 39. Maybe he is going to try this. He's got a 22-second gap to Drew Calvert right now, who has yet to pit.
Well, clutch it all the way around. Clutch it early. Clutch it long here. Don't push until he gets close, till he gets within 5 seconds.
And it shows his pit time on lap 50. He took a splash and go. So this may be his strategy. He only pitted for 4 seconds, basically. So
yeah,
very, very interesting.
running 30.6s here. Drew Calvert's 31.4. We're at 6.5 seconds back between Carson and Eric Johnson here with 11 laps to go. And we're a half a second faster.
Yeah, so they've knocked off 2 seconds in about 3 laps. So they're definitely going to catch him here fairly quickly.
Under 6 now.
Well, that's going to be close. They're going to have to go. I mean, I'd say about 2 to go. They're going to be there. Maybe 3 to go now. Interesting, man. I never thought we was going to come down to a fuel mileage race, but we may actually be seeing that.
I'm not mad at it. This is where the Outcasts shine right here, Mike. Fuel mileage, long green flag runs. This is what I'm used to seeing. This season has not been normal for the Outcasts. We've seen higher than average cautions.
All right, they've knocked it down to 5 seconds, and
Drew Calvert in pits now.
Yep, Calvert had to pit. So as long as he ran, that means Montrose can probably make it. He had an 11 lap gap, so he can make it from here, I believe.
Calvert going to lose a lot of ground here, though.
Yeah, that's going to cost Calvert, but Montrose, I believe, can make it. He had 11 laps where he took a splash and go over Drew Calvert, and there was 9 laps to go when Calvert pitted, so he should be able to run that long.
Well, Carson Youngblood bound to battle here for his lap back. Montrose going to run his own line. Carson in the wall here. Looking low on the 10.
Bad traffic. Oh,
Puts
goodness.
himself 3 wide here quickly. And now Youngblood back on the lead lap. As Johnson only 3.7 seconds back. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to close on him.
Yeah, it's going to be very close here. We're down to 6 laps. They were making it up quickly, but it kind of slowed down a little bit. And I'm serious, I do believe Ian Montrose is going to be able to take it to the end.
I mean, why wouldn't you, if you knew you were close, clutching it here? I mean, you got a 30-second gap.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, he should be able to baby it 5 more laps. That's, what, 5 and 6.5 miles. Interesting. I never thought this would be.
No other battles on the track are close. Montrose going to be able to make it here.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think it'll be close. I think he's got it. Believe he played the perfect strategy now, and as long as the tires hold on, right? I mean, it's 79 laps.
Yeah, that's true.
Showing there's more than one way to get the job done here.
2 laps to go.
I also don't think anybody thought we was going to like 79 laps to the end, right? So
Yeah.
I think that surprised everybody.
And here we go. Coming into turn number 3. He's going to grab the white flag here when he gets out of 4. One more time around for Ian Montrose.
And you see Eric Johnson there, but that's still a lap down. So should have a huge closing rate.
Out of turn 4 is going to be Ian Montrose into victory lane tonight.
What a strategy call. I mean, of course, like I said, I don't think anybody expected to go that long at the end, but what a strategy call. I mean, what a race, Adam. I mean, 3 cautions? Come on now.
Not too shabby, that's for sure.
Yeah, pretty
3
amazing.
cautions. And Montrose about to burn it down here on the front stretch.
Watching the burnout here. Just looking at unofficial results right now, but this should move Cale Peterson back into the points with Drew Calvert about 2 points behind him going into next week.
Not too bad. All right.
That's going to be quite a battle.
So let's get into our finish results, shall we? Montrose only leading 20 laps here tonight, bringing it home in the number 1 spot. Carson Youngblood in second with Eric Johnson in third. Jacob Ainsworth finishing 4th. Dalton Hall in 5th. John Kelly 6th. Cale Peterson 7th. Rob Williams in 8th with Jordan Massey finishing 9th. Drew Calvert in 10th. 11th through 20th goes like this. Brian Zemer, Brian Welchel, Bob Redeker, Josh Newman, Shannon Donathan 15th. Robert Tibbs, Steve Kyberson, Ronnie Welchel, Matt Markland, and Ryan Fuchs bringing it home in the 20th position. Pole position goes to Cale Peterson. Robert Tibbs, fastest lap, 29.146. Brian Zimmer, most laps led at 54. Andrew Calvert, hard charger, up 14 positions. Only 3 cautions for 11 laps. Not too bad for 129 laps here tonight.
Incredible.
All right, so let's see if we can't get Eric Johnson here in the booth with us.
I took the 4.
There you go, Adam.
Eric Johnson, glad to add, and Mike in the booth. How we doing?
How we doing, guys?
Oh, doing pretty fair, I reckon. Walk us through your race tonight. Were you just out there trying to ride around for the first part of the race, and then were we just riding around the whole time, hoping for another caution?
Honestly, I was just riding around the whole time, just trying to race the track. She was pretty volatile. It may not really look like it with the limited amount of cautions we had, but I think that's because the guys settled in and kind of understood. But the line was very thin, and if you crossed it, you found out pretty quick. So I tried to just chill most of the night there, and we kind of did expect one more caution there late, and we were a little bit short on fuel, and we had to pit no matter what. So yeah, all in all, good run. Kept the car clean, 0x.
Nice, man.
Well, 0x.
Right side's very clean. I think I hit the wall on the right side probably about 56 times at least.
Oh, no doubt.
56. I didn't see that many, man.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
no
it
more
was
than
twice a lap
47.
sometimes.
Anyway, hey, good run tonight and a great run out of the Outcast guys tonight for sure. And if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, awesome run by the Outcast guys. Like I said, very tough combo, and to have this many cars out there and limited cautions, hats off to them. A lot of respect. This is one of the tracks that you got to do a lot of giving and taking. I mean, there's about 19 lanes of asphalt, but you can only race on about 2.5 of them. So, hats off to the Outcast guys. Appreciate you guys, and you two up there in the booth every week calling the race. Adam, Mike, do a great job. Twitch chat, I seen it was rocking tonight. We had quite a few viewers. Of course, my aunt, my grandma. Mother-in-law, glad ma, glad dad, glad mom, all of them. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, that's it. Get me out of here.
TM4, we'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Now that'll bring us to the second place finisher tonight. Carson Youngblood. And Carson looked real strong early. Kind of got a little bit of damage possibly on that one restart. Did that cost you a little bit there? Did it hurt it too much?
Yeah. First of all, happy to finish in the top 3 without too many incidents. Yeah, the start of the race, I kind of took off. I didn't really know I didn't get too much practice, so I didn't know what to expect. I was trying to manage my stuff, and I ended up getting to the front. So I didn't think I pushed my stuff too hard, and everything felt good. So running good, and then we got that caution, and I think the 30 car spun across my nose, and I got like 30 seconds of damage, but I was able to get it fixed. But then I was just in the back of the pack, and by the time I got back up to 3rd or 4th or wherever, I was kind of tight from running in the dirty air and pushing to try to get up there. And then that last run, I had to just a last little Hail Mary. I early pitted to try to get it in front of everybody, and it ended up getting me back to 2nd. I was hoping Ian was going to run out of gas. I thought I was going to be in a good spot there, but he kept the motor running and ended up winning it. So good job, smart play by him.
Yeah, I think it surprised everybody. I think we went almost 79 laps toward the end. That had to surprise you, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think our window was 70-ish laps, and it kind of seemed like everyone was pushing a decent. I didn't even think that was an option because I felt like everybody was pushing pretty good. So that's really surprised me when I saw him doing that. And he really hadn't fell off. Like, even with coasting, I think this is an easy track to get away with it because it's just a lot of off throttle time anyway, coasting through some of the corners. So he really didn't lose too much speed when he was saving fuel either.
Yeah, it surprised us, man. But a great run, bud. I mean, like I said, you got off to a real quick start and then able to work your way back through. So tell you what, take all the time you need to get your shout outs in. Let us all know who makes it possible for you, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for putting on the broadcast. That I swear the broadcast looks better each race. So good job to you guys. Thank you guys for doing it. Thank the Lord for everything He does for me, blessing me with the ability to drive a race car. All the Outcast sponsors, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Jackie Jones, just everyone who puts on this league, and my personal sponsors that get me to the racetrack in my Legends car. Youngblood Upholstery, the Dickerson Group, 0X Media and Design, just everybody that helps me out.
All right, everybody, there's your second place finisher, and we'll be right here with the Bulldog here in just a moment, and I'll let Adam take it away.
Ian Montrose, glad dad in the booth, man. You got me.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Going pretty good. Hey, how about that strategy call there from the 10?
Yeah, we committed pretty early to that. There were a couple of yellows. I think there were 2 more yellows that came out after I committed to that strategy, which definitely got me closer to the number, but we still had to do a lot to get to the end there. And even then, I didn't really have enough to do burnouts. So, yeah, interesting strategy. I honestly thought Jacob and maybe Eric were going to be on the same strategy, which is why I had to try to balance pushing and trying to save that fuel as well. But in the end, it kind of came to us, and I kind of had the opportunity to back off a little bit, make sure we got home. And so in the end, we played the long game, and we came out successful.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And before we send you packing here, I got a bounty out for you tomorrow night.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It'll be a great racetrack to have the bounty on for sure. I'll probably end up making a mistake by myself like I did tonight. So, but I think it'll spice things up a little bit. I enjoyed this track so much. So, enjoy racing with these guys as well. So, it was cool to be able to go 80 odd laps on green. And that's a credit to everybody out there because it was not easy on a long run. But we'll see what I got tomorrow night. We'll see what everybody else has too.
Absolutely, man. Well, without further ado, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you down to Victory Lane, also known as Incident Review Room.
Yeah, right. I appreciate you guys in the booth. You putting on a great show every week. So appreciate you guys. Also check out the podcast that was released. Josh and Timothy were on there, I think, this week. So go check that out. Shout out to all the admins that make the league work. Appreciate all the hard work. They mentioned it in our Sunday Fun Night, but it's not. People think it's easy running a league, and it really isn't. So kudos to everybody for putting that on and putting up with the bullshit from all of us sometimes. So I really appreciate the admins. Appreciate all the sponsors too: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Auto America Grind Island, Outcast Motorsports Network, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Sutter Simmons Bedding, Dalton Hall Construction, Lula Road by Timmy Litweiler. Man, that one's always a tongue twister. Half Moon Designs, Outcast Custom Apparel, Pinnacle Wraps. Shout out the Biff, shout out Kyle Busch, and shout out everybody tonight.
Absolutely, man. Great shout outs. And we'll talk to you soon, man. Talk to you tomorrow.
See you soon. All right, take care, buddy.
All right, folks, that was your finishers here. You can see them right there on the screen. Ian Montrose bringing it home in the number one spot with Carson Youngblood in second and Eric Johnson. Pretty good looking podium, if I do say so myself. And Mike, hey, man, I appreciate you joining me in the booth here on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. It's always an honor calling the shots next to you, buddy. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those. And I'm going to close the showdown.
My shout outs to Darlington. Let's put it that way. We got a little bit of everything. I didn't think we'd get fuel strategy, but we saw people in the wall. We saw exactly what Darlington is. It makes you back off. It makes you really, really think about what you're wanting to do. So I appreciate the track. And then, of course, shout out to the top 3, top 5. They all ran great tonight. All these guys doing a great job, staying clean, staying green.
Absolutely, man. Great shout outs. And anyway, folks, we're going to be back tomorrow night for the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds Truck Series here at Darlington. Once again, we're going to go from the dark to the daylight. So, yeah, make sure you get plenty of rest. It's going to be a doozy tomorrow night. Like I said, we got a bounty on Ian Montrose. You can't wreck him, but you can beat him head to head. You will receive the bounty. I don't know. Montrose looked pretty dang good tonight. He had some good speed, so we'll just have to see. But anyway, folks, that's going to be it for tonight. Just glad to have everybody to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. See you next time, guys. Take it easy. Good night.